Hi, Cookie. Hey, Smokey. Well, someone wants belly rubs right away. Hi, everyone. How's it going? Hopefully either a strong start to the week, or if it's been a crappy day, that's all right. We got a whole week ahead. We're gonna turn it around. Going good? Glad to hear it. I'm kind of dragging today. I haven't had any caffeine all day, so I'm sharing an Alani with Matt. I don't normally have caffeine this late, but sometimes you need a little extra kick. Welcome, welcome. Oh yeah, this is good. Oh, you can't have any. We're chilling today. Hi, Amy. Hello. Good to see you. Thanks, Smokey. Lala. Lala B. Lala B. Let's go, Lala. This is Banana. This is Banana the bee. And we have a banana. Yellow theme today. Hi, Daniel. Hello, hello, Thaddeus. Yeah, I love this bee. This is the shit. Yep. They call me Mellow Yellow. Although yellow's pretty powerful. Now, why would you want that? Oh. Oh. I know, I want like 10 more. Someone in the live earlier was like, I don't even know what they were talking about, but they were basically saying that, like, if you're a grown adult, you should not be acting like a kid. Huh? BS? That is someone who's got some childhood trauma. If you don't know how to, like, bring that childlike side out of you and maybe, like, have interests that you did when you were school age, that's normal. That is normal in adulthood, especially with all the bullshit of having to work. Like, we need our little treats. Hero! Oh, we know. I know. I love it. I absolutely love it. Gotta let it shine. But we're mostly doing yellow because this full moon that's coming up on Wednesday, it's actually a full moon in Aquarius, which the Aquarians are like our innovators. But I don't know, I've been feeling personally that solar plexus in the throat is what we gotta work on. So that's where we're going blue and yellow in the spirit of that. Hey, Big Al from SoCal, hi. Hello, hello. We got Patty, the spider plant, hanging out with us. She's still alive. Need to work on everything. Hi, Fran. No, that's so real. That's the tricky thing with, like, healing is you don't want to fall in that trap that, like, you're never good enough, or you have to, like, keep reaching the new level, whether it's achieving something or just being better. Just live life, and I mean, you gotta have your habits and integrate it in with everything, but that can become overwhelming. And then we can spiral more and have more shame about all our problems. It's like, just know that you are not alone. We all have struggles. We all have issues. You're either going to choose to work through them. But again, take your time. Or you're not. Or you're just going to remain rotten. I guess. I mean, only you lose if you're the rotten one. But the community too. Like, everyone's impact on the community is so huge. I live alone. You set your own standards. Do you believe? Oh, absolutely. I will always say, because, yes. Absolutely. Yeah, Matt and I were meant to meet. You live, you learn, you lose, you learn. Pay my own dues. You know what I'm saying, Randall? This guy gets it. Nothing changes, nothing changes. Facts. So yeah, we got to work on that. I think most people need to work on the solar plexus a little bit. Welcome in, welcome in. And I didn't actually expect the sound medicine book to have like shit on the chakras. I thought it was just all frequencies. But we're gonna learn a little bit today about the solar plexus, our yellow, our third chakra. All right, I'm just gonna read just a little tidbit on the third chakra. The solar plexus is located in the hollow area where the ribs meet the belly button. It's correlated with the fire element and the mind sheath. This is the seat of the mind and ego. Many of the longings of the ego erupt from this chakra, but as one evolves spiritually, a more universal desire develops. The desire for right action and outcome. This chakra also controls motivation, ambition, self-esteem, and willpower. When it's balanced, we are able to act fairly yet assertively and set appropriate boundaries. Hey, Cole. I think we all need to work on boundaries. God damn it. Alternatively, people whose solar plexus is blocked tend to have poor self-esteem and self-control and struggle with issues such as codependency. When the solar plexus is overactive, it tends to make people domineering and aggressive. The gut-brain axis is perhaps one of the most familiar and evidenced systems in Western medicine. Blah, blah, blah. A series of studies connecting the GI tract and the central nervous system, indicating a link between brain health and gut microbiome. So the solar plexus is pretty... Hi, hello, Travis. This shit is on. Yes. Correct. Absolutely. Yeah, I want to get my... I saw a good timeline the other day that... I lost my train of thought. Yay! ADHD gang rise. We here. And we're gonna do... Hi, Rye! Oh, hey! I don't know what's gonna happen because I was like dragging ass and now we're chugging an Alani. So look out. Pet, pet, pinky out. Hey. What do y'all know about chanting? About mantras? That each chakra has its own. So from the bottom up root, we've got Lam. I would assume it's Lam and not Lamb. Yeah, Lam, Vam, Ram, Gam. Om. Wow, you know what? Mad props for asking for a 360 of the hair. That's a new one. Come here, Bubs. I got this whole comfy little area for Toot to snuggle with me. Come here, Bubs. Okay, you can sit down there. Yeah, this music is kind of like chanty and inspiring. I don't know what y'all are talking about. But yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Hey shooters, hi, how are you? How's it going? I'm not gonna bob. She's pretty wild. Like you can see, well, she needs to be washed. I actually get a haircut Wednesday. So I think I'm just gonna get more like more layers up here probably. Cause this just gets heavy. I can see you. I know, it's good to see you. How the hell have you been? I know we get that Amy, that early morning visit. Thanks, Hero. I've had to have like 50 hairstyles at this point. With the colors. I'm the Eggman. I know, what the some bullshit shooters. I know Michelle is like having the same thing where she couldn't even see the chat. Do y'all know what that means? Hero, I'm curious if like what does that album make you think of? What does that phrase make you think of? What's the deeper meaning behind being the brick in the wall? Oh, hold on. A lot. I don't think a lot. I had like fire truck and red hair, but I don't think I have too many pictures of that. Like I don't have any pictures from like 20 to 26. Big Lebowski. Oh, that's not that early, Amy. I never saw that movie, admittedly. I played the slot machines that they have of it and I lost, so I was kind of salty. You know, I'm pretty sure this was like my natural, so I'm kind of curious to see what it looks like when it comes in. AT. Hey, Busy. Thank you for the pep. Small. Also, holy crap. It was the brick in the wall. So, how I always interpreted the album and the film, The Wall, is like, yeah, each betrayal or whatever the wall is like you're building the wall around yourself. You're building the protective shield, essentially like the ego. And it gets to a point where over time so many things like stack up that I think in this case, like he went into like psychosis or whatever. I don't know. They used to actually set all their concerts, Pink Floyd, when they would tour this album, they would actually lay bricks as they were performing. So it would get to a point where like you wouldn't even see the band, and that caused a lot of controversy. And their whole point was like, you can still hear the music, it's the artistry, like you don't have to see us, you know. But then at the end is tear down the wall, tear down, like break, like open up your heart, let people in, you know. Or if you don't, you'll basically suffocate from yourself. You'll suffocate from depression, from like mental illness consuming you basically, and the wall like blows up. Tool? Oh fuck yeah, I'm not surprised. That sounds right. I'm looking for a really interesting one. I wish I had the red though. But like when I was in the college dorms, I was doing everyone's hair, so we would just go to Walmart and get whatever dye. And like I was never good at haircuts. I tried cutting my hair like one time and had the most like ridiculous bangs you ever. It was like really, actually, it's really funny. But I've always loved dyeing hair, so we did a lot of like the half and half, where this top layer would be one color and then the underside would be another. So I had like black and bleached blonde. I had bleached blonde, and then I had like pastel, pink, blue, and purple. I kind of miss doing that. Hey, welcome, Sandana. No, you can't have any land. No, you can't. But I've had my hair very short before. Like this is... I had short hair quite a bit. I mean, typically I would go every 3 years. Like I'm at the point now where typically I would cut this much off. But we're gonna grow it out. Nothing all right. We always had a lot of eyeliner. Some deep breathing? Yes, I got you. What are we doing? I know, I want to... What's the choice? I know. Yeah, I've got 20 tattoos. Oh, thanks, Amy. I want to try some new breathing exercises. Actually, one that I wrote out what I want to do for my full moon, my release and let go. We're going to focus on solar plexus, but we're also going to focus on the throat. And for the solar plexus, there's this breath technique, breath of fire. This is like a more intense breathing. It's not deep breathing. It's 2 quick, sharp exhales through the nose while like pulling your navel in. And you do that for a minute or so. I mean, you might have you might cry, you might feel like a little bit overwhelmed. I think that can happen with breathing techniques, so just be mindful that with everything else it'll pass. Sabrina, hi. Hello. Hey, what up, caretaker? Hi. Are you licking the carpet here? Oh, you guys, I got a fucking, I got a fascia ball, and this shit is dope. Judy thinks it's a toy. I mean, you could use this shit anywhere, like, anywhere that you would massage. I feel like in between the shoulder blades would be really good. But I've just been putting it on the ground and rolling my foot on it, and like, fuck. We gotta move that fascia around. It feels great though. I feel like this is something you shouldn't do for too long. Maybe like 10 minutes max a day. Watching Hunger Games. Sorry, no, you can't go to the locker tonight. Wait, what's soft? These balls? Do you have one? Sabrina, I'm just looking for pictures of some different hairstyles. But so far we just in the ratchet pics. We in the ratchet house party. Like, what is this? What is that? Me kissing a shot glass? They got some good... You can have whatever hair you want now. The wigs are so fucking good. Do it. Let's go, hero. We'll go shopping in Vegas. Yeah, dude. I fucking busted ass today. And I wanted to not be like far behind, right? Because I'm going to be gone for 7 days. So it's best to catch up on shit so that I don't have to have my coworkers like keep eyes on tickets and whatever. But I was also on ops today and I think I grabbed 5 tickets. There was probably, I think like 12 tickets came through and there was 4 of us on ops and I grabbed 5 of them and I kicked ass. Oh yeah, you can get it thicker. Hey Hannah, thank you for the star. What I'm learning is that your scalp health is what's most important. Like, if you're having, clogged ducts and shit, your hair's not gonna grow, it's not gonna grow as thick. So I'd recommend, yes, double shampoo. No, it's not actually for them to get you to spend more money on shampoo. Like, you actually should wash twice. Because the first time, you're just like getting all the oils, like concentrated, bringing them up. And then the second time you wash with your shampoo is when you're actually like cleansing it. And that's when it should get really sudsy. Yeah, hormones will fuck with it too. But yeah, there's different things you can do. Like, I would definitely, when you're putting in at least 1 to 2 of those shampoos, that you're like taking your time to really, really massage and stimulate the hair follicles. Goodbye. Hi, Delia. Yeah, castor oil. Oh, yeah. Absolutely, Amy. I do a quick shampoo, and then it only fucks the scalp. Yeah. Yeah, also just know that, like, everyone's hair type is different, so you might be someone that, like, it's bad for you to wash your hair a certain amount of, like, some people need to wash it every day. or at least they think they do. Their routine like makes it that way, right? Some people every 2 days, some people like twice a week. So you gotta, I think everything is just like if you implement any routine, it's like pay attention to how your body reacts, and you know, you make adjustments. A lot of the guys now are getting like, what the fuck are they? Where's the country that they're from? Like the scalp, like hair transplants and shit. Oh no, this is not for you. Oh no, Bubs, this is Mama's. I know, I'm sorry. Like, I should have washed mine yesterday, but I was a little lazy, and it's fine. I work from home. But we're gonna wash it tonight. But it's never been this thick and thin at the same time. I don't even know how that happened. Like, I have less actual hairs on my head, but the hairs that I do are like just popping, I guess. Like, I kind of liked whatever color this was. Oh my god, I look like I'm gonna come get you. Depressy Essie. But that was some pretty good dimension. Ready? You have to get ready for your day. Okay, Amy, yeah, I hope it goes well. I do fucking love that tech, though, how you don't have to get up and leave the house and go see every single doctor every time now. You can just jump on a call. That's great. Never thick and thin at the same time. Bye, Amy. I know. Kinda. Yikes. I'm like, don't fucking play. Okay, you can't see it, but one year they got, that's my face on this cake. Like, did we really need that? I did not ask for that, just to set the clear. Hey, Viper! How's it going? He's all the way back there munching on carpet. I like used to be, okay, don't spam the chat. I see you. Let's just relax a little bit. I used to be claustrophobic and I'm not anymore. I'm kind of glad I got over that, because if you just have any phobia and you know, like, the paralyzing, like, whatever the fuck it is, and like you literally like turn to stone, to get over that is fucking badass. Like, finally not. This is Snickers. I know he's going to town, bro. Hey. Hey, what you doing? Oh. Well, we need some drums next. Yes. I'm... Good job, Kenny. I'm like 90% packed. What's on my list? Okay, I still have 1, 2, 3, 4, boy. I have 16 things left to pack. That's pretty good. We're doing pretty good. Matt's gonna stress me the fuck out because okay, I think we have to leave for the airport at like 4 a.m. or some shit on Friday. So we'll want to get to bed fairly early Thursday. We're dropping him off with the sitter at 7 p.m. I already know we're gonna come home after that, and then Matt's gonna start packing. But hopefully he should have, I mean, just the basics of what you need. There's so many things that you can just get, that we can just buy in Cali and Vegas. Hey Rams, hello. I do. I have 2 degrees. I have a 2-year and a 4-year. Hello, David. You know, if you're scared and you need to hug yourself and you need safety, go to your butterfly. That's what she's for. Tap back and forth. Because the truth is, we don't always have other people to rely on. And nor should other people always be responsible for how we're feeling. We gotta self-regulate. I am a hippie. Oh yeah, Sabrina, you like those salty balls? I think they're like for a massage, but I don't know. Because you're not supposed to get them any moisture on them or anything. So I am 33. My 2-year was a liberal arts and science, so that was just a bunch of like gen eds. And then my 4-year was health information technology. Hey Kenny, shroom tea, okay. Let's go. Yep. Come here. Do you need some, yeah? And I've got Nana here with us. Thank you. What up, Michael? Scott, welcome. I know. It's still so hot today. Not quite as hot, and the sun was down. No! This is Banana, my bee. He's a warmie. He has lavender scented beads in him. You can throw them in the microwave. Why don't I get it? I'm allergic to cats. Getting a tat while learning. Huh? What here? Oh. Yeah. Well, we had apples, we had apples, the turtle, but he accidentally got thrown in the washing machine with the bedding, and they die. Don't submerge them. There's a comfy spot here for you. You want to come lie down? You can. Do you not like how this is on your seat? The scores, hello. I know. At first he wanted to eat banana. I had to train him. Hello, Mr. Robles. How's it going? I'm trying to find the really fucked up bangs. Ryan, are you still here? Okay, this is kind of funny. God. 2012, what a time to be alive. I don't know what we were trying to do, but here we were. Those were the self-cut bangs. They didn't look bad, but they were literally like, they must have been like started over here. So I just had to wear, that was just the permanent hairstyle. I mean, we had orange hair. We had a lot of bad, this was like the blondest I was. What do you mean, bro? Yeah, that was all me. That's Tones. Tones. And then that same year we went, I didn't like the blonde and we went dark. Blue, blonde, green. Like splashes like all over. Or I just want to know what that looks like. Oh yeah, I had it, yeah. I sure did. No, I have never had surgery. No, I did not have a different nose. Hi, True. Nope, I was bullied really bad for this nose and I kept her. She like, I love her from this angle. I think she's cute. Front on, she's super cute. This is the side that's kind of jacked up. But I'm not fucking, this is how I was made. I ain't got money, I ain't got time. We did the Britney Christina phase. Yeah. Hey, that's what's fun about like being a girly pop. I feel like more and more men like in society are allowed and accepted to like explore and stuff. It's always gonna be judged, but like, yeah, you just try all your different phases, whatever. Yeah, I was a witch. They called me a witch in middle school. They were like, I'm gonna fly away on your pointy witchy nose. And I was like, okay. What else you got? Who started the conversation? I don't remember. I don't know. I do remember that I invited him out on my birthday. Because we closed together. We were always working. We worked together a lot. But I invited him to my birthday party, and I feel like that just started things. Then we kind of went from coworkers to like more flirty. My nose is small as fuck. Come in my bubble and I know, know. I wonder what... I feel like this could be my Polish nose. It's funny because it's like my grandma who's Polish and my dad's side, who's like mostly from, is it Wales, I think? Welcome in. Yeah, that is kind of cool. Like Ryan was saying earlier, like each person is basically just like 5 other different people, like smashed together. Yeah, there's only so many different features, and they're all just like a slight variation. We dated for 5 years. My nose is... See, you can kind of see here where the red was like faded. But it was bright red. Yeah, Sabrina's a stunner. See, that's what you can do that though. You can literally create shadows wherever. Makeup is dope. Makeup is a good way to express. Oh, thanks. What up, Snot? Yep. I like that thought. I like that. I like thinking that there's like a handful of tawns sprinkled throughout the world, you know? Like, where's my Indian sister? Where's my German sister that like long lost? I know, huh? You can actually change, you can fuck with your eye shape though with eyeliner for sure, but I don't think that's what he's talking about. Y'all see this cool cat though? Look at this fucking play. Okay, now this was a 2-piece denim set, and it had cow print, cow fur around the sleeves. We were doing some pool, you know. I'm in the US. No, Ryan, like I think that could be a thing. I think we do. Well, I just saw this Instagram reel. That was this guy said we all have 5 doppelgangers. I don't know where he got that from or whatever, but he met this guy, lived all the way across the world. They literally looked identical. Oh yeah, the lifting tape. I do that every now and then where I'm like, I don't want to see. I'm like, you could just do that with hair. Bring the hair up. We snatched. A stuffed tiger. I'm an IT analyst. Was that scary, Hero? Oh, yay, let's go. Yes, this is... Well, just look up Sacred Forest Music on YouTube. They have a bunch of different videos. Stack them up. Hey. Okay, good thing you answered that call. Did Matt show y'all this one? Little blondie. Oh my god, look at all those little baby hairs. What is that? That's hilarious. Must be protected at all costs. And that is all of us. We just started off as these cute little innocent babes. Now some of us are drifting, we're grinding. You gotta always be kind to yourself. I think of that little girl, that little boy. Needy. Yeah, right. I was the only child and I still didn't get attention. Hi, John. Yeah. No, I'm married. Cute as a bun. Yeah, she was cute. Yeah, waiting for my new teeth. Those got knocked out. I was riding bicycle on the sidewalk, which this is why you shouldn't ride bicycle on the sidewalk. You should ride carefully in the street. But the car was like coming out of his driveway, and I saw him in time, but I slammed on the brakes, and then I literally like flew over my bike and fucking mouth landed in the cement. And that's how those two front teeth came out. My mom was pissed. Probably because that picture. She knew picture day was coming up. But it was all good. I guess better than adult teeth. Now Rams. Yeah, it was pretty horrible. It was pretty traumatic. I know. Yeah, that shit was wild. Well, he finally settled in, the little baby. Oh. Sally. Sabrina, did you always wear bright ass clothes too? Like whatever the fuck this phase was. Oh, and this is my Grammy. Rest in peace. We had red pants. We had pink pants. We had blue. We had green. And I brought that digital camera with me everywhere. It was waterproof. That was a shit. Don't worry. Yep, mm-hmm. Notice kids these days don't knock on their teeth? No. I'm sure. Yeah, we just got to roam, you know, like I guess be back by sunset. Well, we were always playing around in the sewers, like obviously not with sewage in it, but like they would fill up with rainwater and shit. There'd be fish in there, like it was a pretty ratchet childhood, but I feel like that's how it's supposed to be. We didn't have much, but we're alive. And I think I probably have a really good immune system. Yeah, I had to do a internship. Well, they call it a capstone. Ooh, a 4-hour nap. I mean, we take like a 3-hour nap every Saturday, pretty much. Yep, 3-hour. Yep. Yeah, it was just weird because I was alone a lot, I think, so that was hard to like. There's no one to like help me process shit. I was a latchkey kid. Like, I'd come home from school and I don't know, that was weird. No, like, guidance on what I watched. So I watched a lot of trash TV. A lot of, like, America's Next Top Model. We would binge that shit. That shit was not healthy. Like, that was toxic as fuck. Oh, yeah, I like those. I like the really colorful bubble ones. No, I'm not in school. I did, yep. I did do an internship. I do not drink beer. I used to fuck with beer. I used to really love like a hazy IPA. I loved stouts. Porters were good. But it just got to a point where my stomach felt like shit and I was like, I don't want to feel like shit. And I had enough willpower to do that at least. I know, I love the clickety clacks. I'm like 6% German. I ain't got time for politics. I got one of those changing color. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, I've seen those. Those are dope. Like hero. Huh? I want to see this video. What? Y'all getting videos of Hero walking in heels? Yeah, I'm like 80% German Shepherd, basically. I want the iPad stand and keyboard. Oh, see, I like won an iPad. When I was going into college, they like, I signed up for a bank account and they like automatically put me in this thing and I won an iPad and that was really fucking dope. I don't know what happened to that thing. That's not good. That's like first world brat problems. But now we're more aware and I don't take shit for granted. Just like the car, like that shit needed to have, like literally as annoyed as I fucking was that we sold my car, like we needed to sell that car for all the lessons that came from that. Like it's a privilege to have a vehicle. And that was the one thing I always took for granted because that was the one thing that I always had. Hi, Chris. I'm 33. The best year to be. Okay, this is probably the last one of the hair, but we had a little purple. That was fun. I do miss the color. It's just a lot. It's a lot to maintain. And I've been liking being natural, where I can like just put energy towards other things that have been lacking. Hey David, hello. Next Wednesday I'll be 40. Let's go. Okay, don't be weird. But also I do have a banana for a snack. So let's like extra not be weird. What was that? Tell these people to get their lives together. I feel once you hit the 30s. No, I've never felt younger. Titan watching. You better put some relaxing sounds on. I will not be old till I'm 69 years later. Well, yeah, of course, because the system works us to the bone. But there's a lot of exercises you can do. There's a lot of yoga and fascia release and at-home massages, things that we gotta do to stay limber, to stay fluid. Go yoga. Yeah, that wasn't really a true yoga with the discipline, but it was fun. I do. Turn on the volume. I cannot scream. Or scroll. Like, come on. I mean, mind your body. Yeah, so I start work at 8 o'clock. I set an alarm for 6:30. I get up. I take Snickers out. I do a yoga YouTube video. Make my breakfast. And then we'll meditate, do our gratitude, and start work. But I don't think I would ever be someone who would like get up early and go to the gym necessarily. I don't know. Good night, Sabrina. How? There's a lot of different ways. Sometimes it's at the end of yoga during Savasana. Sometimes it's just sitting. I like to put this on the floor and then just cross my legs, sit up straight. I gotta work on my posture, so I've been doing more meditation, like the proper way of sitting up without any support. But you can sit in a chair, you can lay down. And it's really hard to start with silence at first. Like if you're new to meditation, if your mind is like running a million miles a minute and you're like, okay, I'm gonna sit down, close my eyes, try to bring my intention inward, you're probably really gonna feel uncomfortable and struggle. So ease into it. Put on like a frequency or a nature walk video with just some like calming sounds. And it just gets easier over time, like your mind just quiets and stills. But you gotta bring your awareness to in between your eyebrows. Like that's what I would recommend when you're meditating. Oh, absolutely. I feel like meditation and yoga and all the journaling and shit like has literally saved my life. Like I literally went from, 16 hours a day in bed, just bed rot. I got really unhealthy. Like, I was over 200 pounds. I was so depressed. I didn't, you know what I mean? Like, not even so depressed, just so, like, blah. Like, how do I have the energy to do anything? And you gotta move, like, the more you move, the easier it gets. And the more you get out of your mind, you realize that you're not your fucking mind. Yeah, and more, even like the trajectory of my life. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that I was gonna die. There would have been like 8 times before 20 that I should have died. I'm not even talking about that, but like, because the earlier you start moving, you're just setting yourself up for success to have a healthy, longer life. You shaved an eyebrow? You know, that would be kind of cool. Or the little, like, the slit. You should show up to Vegas with just a slit. I get up at 6:30, work. Waits at night. And at the end of the day, it's not motivation that you're lacking, it's discipline. And that's hard. That's like, it's kind of that could be a hard like pill to swallow, because we can make all these excuses, right? We don't have time, we have other commitments. Like, yes, that is true, and it might be easier for some people, absolutely. Hey, thank you for the star. But if you really were serious about like carving out even 30 minutes just for you, not for your kids, not for your job, not for your friends, not for your family, like just 30 minutes. Just slow down, to meditate, to journal, whatever. Even if it's just to be with yourself, like in silence. You owe that to yourself. How does it help? It quiets the mind. You get, when you are able to look inward and realize that your thoughts come and go, whether or not you give them attention, right? So if you have a negative thought that pops into your head, you can go with it. Your brain maybe like might actually probably wants to go with it, because it's kind of a game. Your brain wants to like figure out the puzzle and put all the pieces together. So you start like spiraling about something, and then you give that your attention and you let it impact how you go about the rest of your day, how your mood is, how you show up for people. You're letting that thought win, when ultimately we all have these thoughts. But if you give it less power and you just realize that they come and go, like nature, right? Presence in nature teaches us. The wind teaches us, you know, to just be still and like listen. And that's a lot, you know, connected to our intuition. Namaste. Hi, music. Hey, did I? Probably, yeah. And are you feeding that? If you're feeding that anger, you're only going to have more anger. Like, I used to, you know, I'm an emo girl. Like, I love my sad music. But when you're on repeat listening to something that's like makes you feel that victim mentality, right? Like, oh, I just want them to feel what I felt, or oh, I just don't want them to like understand. If you're intaking like all that garbage that's just feeding that narrative, you're going to be stuck in that cycle versus being able to break free and separate. The anger is a symptom. It's a byproduct of all your conditioning, of all your bullshit, but it is not who you are. It does not define you unless you let it. Anxiety, depression is a lot of brain. Yeah, there's a lot of moving pieces to that too. I also like really believe that it's stored in our chakras, it's stored in our fascia, and it manifests into physical symptoms. Hi, Paul. Hello. You just think about all the like garbage that you can intake, right? If you were to just think about our bodies, just think about food, just think about nutrition. movement, okay? Like our bodies, we've got our movement, we got our nutrition. When it comes to your mind, our minds are so susceptible to every input, every conversation that we're listening to, the music that we listen to, just all the vibrations of each environment. So to an extent, I feel like majority of people are mentally ill in the sense that like you let something that come in like cross this barrier and you're taking it on as full truth rather than just like seeing it for what it is, but not absorbing it, not digesting it, not letting it change like what you truly think. I know, Tamara, that's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, I want to see this eyebrow. Hi, Marie. Yeah, just whatever that's kind of right now music, whatever the chat comes up with. Not many people can manage their mind. And we have to practice these things, our meditation, our mindfulness, our presence, on a regular basis. Like, you know, don't drive yourself crazy so far that you just like jump into this holistic realm and you lose sense of all the other beautiful things that come with the human experience that are sometimes messy and complicated. Like, we shouldn't be afraid from that and shy away from that necessarily, but if you were to implement all these like routines and then go a week without, you know, you might be okay. You go 2 weeks without, like you're just gonna kind of revert to how you were. So it's something you always want to like stick up on, keep up on. Hi, Caleb. I don't know. Correct, Tamara. But that's not how majority of people live their lives. That's not how majority of people make their decisions. You have to like bypass a certain level of consciousness to first be aware that we are the observer and we're not our mind, not our thoughts. And then the next level up is like that fully integrated where you have minimal to no like triggers. Music, that's horrible. Yeah, no one should be talking to you like that. Your boss. Explain what type of things I journal. Yeah, I do a little bit of everything. I do like my to-do list. That's just like a part for like the ADHD and like my focus locking in on my goals that I like to use that for. But then I also have a journal that I do daily gratitude. So every morning I'm writing like 4 lines of what I'm grateful for that day. I will do unfiltered, like just what I'm feeling to get it out there. Because that's really the initial step when like you have an emotion or you're feeling uncomfy. Like, I don't know, you can just react in a bad way. It's good to like put it to paper first and then allow time for you to process before you like act on it. I journal like kind of song lyrics, like anything creative. I'll do like doodles. I'll track like my exercise on there. So I've been making these like Monday through Sunday, these little charts with different like movements or different habits and routines that I want to do, and it's kind of just satisfying to like see the progress and hold myself accountable. Chris, I had OCD. I guess I do. I don't know how I feel about that because there's so many mental health issues that I have exhibited absolutely 0 symptoms from in the last 3 years. But my OCD used to be physical. I think now more it's just like thought patterns. I'd come home though, like, right, I was a latchkey kid. I would come home from school, home alone. I would get in the door, I would lock the front door, I would go to the back door, make sure that was locked, and then I would position myself to sit in the seat of the house where I could see both doors. And I would compulsively, like, check to make sure they were locked. I knew they were locked. I physically locked them myself. I had, like, shit with my socks. I was pulling them up all day long, so I was, like, bullied really bad in school for that, because they just had to be, there could not be any, like, creases in my socks. I used to, like my fingers would drive me absolutely nuts if they were dry. I used to have to, like, lick them and make sure that they weren't, like, I didn't have that friction. I had, it wasn't fun. I would say it was moderate, like, it wasn't super severe, but it definitely impacted my life. And it's probably been a good 10 plus years since I've had any symptoms like that. Ah. Best people are. It's okay. Take pictures. Yeah, I know, I've heard that too. Well, I didn't have a cell phone back then, but I could see that, like, you're having your photo evidence. But all that's to say, you're not fucking fixed. I'm sorry. I really don't. Western medicine is one tool. And typically Western medicine is to treat something that could have been prevented from holistic medicine. But that's okay. That's kind of why we have both, right? So our preventative is, like, really important. But heaven forbid you have a disease that we need Western medicine for, then so be it. But they like to tell you that anything mental is, like, you're trapped for life. You're going to have to deal with this for life. And I just don't believe that's true. I know there's every case is, like, different. Case by case situation. But I don't believe you're trapped. You're stuck. You're broken for life. You got to do a lot of research. You got to narrow down, like, specifically, like, what are your interests? I try. Yeah, Chris, that's good. I know at first they were just throwing everything at me, and then when I started advocating for myself, and I'm like, no, I'm not going to take all these meds, they don't like that. Like, the doctors do not like the pushback and how less and less people are, like, fucking with the pharmaceutical companies. Like, sorry. This is my fucking body. Yeah, did I? Yeah, the mind is very powerful. That's how I've always felt. It's like a blessing and a curse to be this aware. But we gotta accept it. We're not gonna fight it. This is who I am, so. I want to know what y'all have to look forward to this week. And if you're struggling to think of something, start super small. Maybe there's a meal, a snack that you're looking forward to, an old friend you're going to see. Sanitize. I have hand sanitizer everywhere. Even before COVID, like, I was fucking ready for COVID, okay? Because I had all the things. I had all the wipes. Handsome, I think you gotta figure that out. I'm not here to solve all the world's problems. I wish you luck. Research. Sometimes, like, you want something so bad and you feel like, I need it, I have to have it. Oh, why isn't it coming to me easy? You just gotta put in a little more work. Gotta put in a little work. Deadeye, that's what we're going with. Preach. Rye needs a good. What are you gonna do? We need an audiobook. We need a good playlist or something. Smoke weed every day. Yes! I used to love. I haven't been in the gym in so fucking long, music, because I've just switched up and I've been doing more yoga and calisthenics, like just here in the office. But when I went to the gym, I fucking loved leg day. Do you have like your favorite workouts that you stick to? Or are you always switching it up? Exactly, music. We were fucking ready. Hey, Friday. I got you, music. Pandora. No, I don't need a cat. Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah, I know. Gyms are kind of gross. Where we're at, they're pretty good about. They have wipes like all over, and I wipe the machines before and after, every time. Stick to a schedule and change it up. Yeah, that's pretty good. It's getting dark. It might storm. I have work Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then Friday we're going to Cali. Oh, oh man, I gotta see if I can find this shit. Yeah, right, you would. There's these fucking hanging mounts that people have where you can do inversions and stuff. I'm so jealous. I gotta see if I can find one. I need it! I need it! Oh my god, can you imagine a good upside down hang? That looks so nice. I do, but I don't openly share it. More home. We actually did have that issue here. We had this homeless lady and her kid were like coming into the gym and living there. So they got a whole new like lock system. My right arm. Ugh. That's crazy. Pimpin'. Yeah. I know, sometimes it has to be just one person to fucking ruin it. Why? Why, Ryan? You want to share this banana with me? Is that like where it gets like numb and like tingly? Oh. I wipe butts for many years. I'm whatever. I have a stronger stomach than Ryan. It would have been in its prime yesterday. I let it go too long, but... when it gets brown little speckles, it's alright. We get our potassium. I really don't fucking like wasting food. I'm not an angel about it. You like the yellow theme though? And I'm wearing brown pants and it's giving like, oh, what the fuck is that? It's giving like Curious George. The yellow brown combo. No, I don't, no, see, I don't like letting that shit in my aura. I can't do the scary, horror, psychological, like that shit just, eh. So I'm gonna say Across the Universe. You too, Pimpin', bye. What up, Never Guessing? What's y'all's favorite movie? I feel like if you're like for me, when someone asks me my favorite song, I'm like, I could never give you my favorite song. I have 500,000 of them. I imagine that being true for like serious movie buffs. Like, how could you ever just pick one? But yeah, I think Across the Universe. I also really like Uptown Girls. God, I've never seen that. Really? I did not know about Shawshank until there was a Family Guy episode. And they like did a little skit. But then I watched it. Because I just knew it was a classic. I should see it. I'm not Colombian. Yeah, 3 favorite. Across the Universe, Uptown Girls. I don't know. Part of me wants to say Shrek 2, but it did not hit last time I watched it, and that was kind of sad. Yeah, I mean, I think if you're like under 4 and over like 80, that diapers are pretty rad. No, Gone in 60 Seconds. Who's in it? Oh, Vegas Vacation. That's a good one. I wanted to put it on the other night. Was it I don't even know when it was, but Matt needed to close his eyes. And I was like, I'm not going to put that on because he's just going to be... But maybe tonight or something we'll have to watch it. Yeah, I never saw Airplane. My dad used to like reference parts of it, but I never saw it. No, sorry, Paxton. I mean, maybe, like, if you have some legitimate condition, like, who am I to fucking say? I'm not gonna judge you for a diaper. I have a Switch. I like cutesy girly. Well, I've been playing a lot of Mario Kart, but I like Animal Crossing and I like Fae Farm. Shawshank. Oh, I bet Paxton. Well, that's all right. There is a generation that is. I like read something today that said Intimate Sea is going down. Oh. Yeah, connection is changing. Do you have actor look? Yeah, well, I get Winnie in here. I get the Wonder Years Winnie. And I guess Katy Perry's not an actor. That sounds so familiar. Yeah, Ryan loves Tom Nook. Capitalist bastard. Oh, oops, I mean, Gritty Trash Panda. Okay, we're going with it, Paxton, aren't we? Stardew, yeah. I know, I need a new game because... Oh, it is like a farming? Yeah, I fuck with the farming shit. Fishing. Sweet. Yeah, I'll check that out. You know that one, Ryan? Is it on the Switch? Or is it a phone? The TV. It's on the TV. We chillin'. Yeah. I almost bought this fucking drum. I need to stop just fucking... That's the ADHD's like... Ooh, ooh. It's a fucking dopamine deficiency. I'm pretty good, but every now and then, I'm like, I need to start a whole hobby that's gonna take over my whole life, and I never really do that hobby. At least I'm self-aware. Oh, absolutely loneliness is a pandemic. I mean, this is my time to shine. Because I know, okay. Well, yeah, we are. That's the key. We were fucking friends first, and then it was just like fun flirting, and then we got together. Because a relationship, I don't know, I am kind of scared when I see all these online reality shows of all the, like I'm watching Married at First Sight now. Oh yeah, Ryan, you're more familiar with the 90 Day Fiancé. But all these shows where you see like inside how these couples interact with each other, like literally the camera, it's so intimate how the cameras are like in their living bubble. And you see how triggered people are and how people's attachment issues are fucked, and you're like, oh, at least me, I'm like really fucking grateful. We've worked through shit. Like living with someone, being in close proximity with someone, like long term, can be difficult just to like cohabit with someone. You have different living habits, our minds are different, sometimes we communicate different. But that's the beauty of like community and connection, is you grow through those hardships. As long as there's no ultimate disrespect, right? Like that's the thing, Matt has never disrespected me. So I've like mad fucking respect for him and that. And I'm gonna continue to put in the work to grow and love together. Don't disrespect me. My hubs. I hope he's making some good Vegas dollars. Edited and scripted. Well, you just see how like I was not raised. They did not teach me how to clean. They didn't there's just so many things that like I don't have that discipline. Not because I don't want to fucking clean, not because I'm not fucking lazy. I don't have that upbringing. And I'm seeing more and more like that is the norm. So what other gaps has like multiple generations? What are we missing? And like, especially it's really common too for a lot of men outside of the US, a lot of men want their, from what I've seen, I'm not gonna fucking stereotype everyone, okay? This is just from what I've seen. There's still those gender roles that in my opinion are outdated. But like if you're the wife, I want you at home. I want you cooking, I want you cleaning, I want you doing all these things. if I had a man like that, I'd be like, well, he'd hate me. He'd be like, you're not my mom? You're not going to pick up after me? You're not going to raise me? And I'm like, no, because I'm raising myself. And we can raise each other. Like, we can, parent each other and grow, but I'm not going to fucking be your mom. So there's just a lot, I don't know, people have like wild expectations and they don't actually know what it means to love and to have compassion and to grow, and they don't know what love is. They just want like someone to like show them the way and do all the hard shit for them and spoil them, whatever. But they're missing the real blessings. I used to love HGTV. I watched that a lot. I feel like I haven't within the last several years because I just know that I'm never going to have a home. And that's okay. I'm not like sad about it, or it's just not realistic with the price, and I've kind of moved on from that. But I do like how those can inspire you to like change up your space. Yeah, right, for sure. Yep, everyone's illusion's different. And people a lot of times have expectations without communicating it. That's a huge thing too. Like, there's so many people who weren't taught to communicate, to set boundaries, to have that emotional maturity. So people just like think in their head is how it's supposed to be, and they just think that your partner's supposed to read your mind. And like, why aren't you being what I need you to be? And it's like, you can't throw that pressure on someone else. We're all different people. We all have free will. We all think differently. So like, if you're gonna be that spoiled brat and have that mentality, like your life's gonna toughen up, buttercup. And we gotta learn. I've definitely been a brat. I still have my bratty moments, but now at least I catch myself and I'm like, can see the bigger picture and know that any discomfort or annoyance that I have is temporary and it's not gonna overshadow my entire existence and overlook on life and relationships. And I'm 33. It's never updated. No, I don't think so, David. That's the shit I like about history, Jedi. Like, I don't really like history, but it's really interesting to think of each generation and, yeah, how our consciousness has shifted, our ideas. Communication. Compromising and complimenting. Yep. And y'all know the love languages, don't y'all? Okay, let's go. I want to know y'all love languages. Yesterday was the past, today is a gift, tomorrow's a mystery. I'll be right back. Ooh. Norwegian? No, you know what they are, don't you? There's giving and receiving gifts. There's acts of service. There's physical touch. There is quality time. And why do I always forget? I feel like there's 5 and I always forget that one. Gifts, touch, service, quality time. What is it? Oh yeah, words of affirmation. I always kind of forget that one because I'm just not, I'm definitely more avoidant than I am anxious. Like, I don't need, like, it's nice to hear, it's nice to be complimented for sure. But, like, at the end of the day, if you can't know your worth and hype yourself up, like, that's how I feel. Gifts, touch, service, quality time, and Norwegian. Wow. I'm curious about this Norwegian one. I love acts of service. Like, you fucking... I love when Matt cleans the kitchen. I think our generation see the old world and new ones. Well, yeah, there's a split. I think it's the best, though. I'm gonna go with that outlook. I like that. I've been struggling with that the last couple of days because I had been feeling that way, but just the last couple of days I'm like, it's just, I think it's just the unknown of what's coming. I feel like something big's coming. Okay, well, you know, I want to hear that shit live. We're gonna put that on, we're gonna live stream that, right? Yep. There you go, Lala. Words of affirmation. Yep, and it could be your love language, like that's what you like to give or receive. And that's just like, that's some good basic stuff that if you're in a relationship, your partner should definitely know your preferences. Because if you don't communicate, you ain't gonna get it. What is that saying? Oh yeah, closed mouths can't be fed. I can see that, Rye. Oh, that's sweet. That's romantic. That's like Matt too. See, we love a romantic man. I think everyone, like, regardless of gender, right? It's so, to have that yin and yang, that feminine and masculine energy, to be soft, to be gentle, to be compassionate and caring, but also, like, you fucking know who you are, you're in control of your actions, like, your discipline and stand on business of, like, what you believe. Never really thought about it. I mean, I guess here, I guess now, I guess Mother Earth. That's good, Chris. That's how we connect with people. Through that sensitivity, through that vulnerability. Of course it is. I'm not gonna lie, that actually came to my head, but I was like, I'm not gonna say it. Congrats. You have got me. But that's because that's my father's humor. That's what he would say. He gets really upset when they pronounce it, like, not the certain way. Like how they say it scientifically, he's like, that is not how you say it. You're old. Are you old like my dad? He's gonna be, holy shit, he's gonna be 60 this year. Good old Pops. Ciao, bella. Ryan's sad that he didn't get tickets to the Hillary Duff concert. Sorry, man. Ciao, bella. Is that how you do it? Are they all together? Hey, Tobias. Same to you. Marie, are you feeling any better? Bella ciao. Yeah, this is nice. I love just a good rock. You see these old people out on their porch and they're in their rocking chair and you're like, how are they out there for hours and hours? Give it a go, you'll see. You'll see. So just like fucking unplug from everything and just sway. Really, Rye? Is she? That's like really... I feel a certain type of way about that. No, I like Hillary. A broken bones. Damn. It's not gonna keep you down forever. Just want to cook again. I thought you were doing better. I'm sorry to hear that. No, Hillary Duff, like... Hillary Duff and I are like this, okay? Her albums, like, we would just listen front to back in my room. And so I don't really like the concept of her being a pop star and, like, there being this whole craze. Like, I don't like when we talk about Swifties or just this mass hysteria for someone. Like, I don't know, it makes me feel like that was my homegirl. I don't want to share her. What is the purpose or meaning of life in your eyes? Wow. To grow, to expand. I have a lot of 5D elements, but there's too many physical attachments that are preventing me to live that way, but it's gonna happen at some point. Sharon. Hi, Con. You know what I'm saying, Rye? Is that awful? I know, I am kind of a brat, but that's how I feel. So... like Avril Lavigne, like I fucking love Avril Lavigne. I know her first 2 albums, I know every single song, but like I wouldn't want to go to an Avril Lavigne concert because it's just not the same as like that moody by yourself vibe. Stop calling, why are you calling me Deadeye? Yikes. Hi, Jaden. Jedi mind, I don't think of it like that, like you do. I don't worry about it, I stress. I've got trust in my place. Everything will come in due time. It's already mine. Hi, music. Let's go. Oh, yikes. Yikes. Yeah, I have connected with the vast oneness. Yes. I have felt ether. No, I do not live in that constant state. But I am very aware. I know what she did. What? My first friend growing up was Hillary. Get it in, life short. Yeah, well that's why movement is so important. We can do some of these city. I didn't do my nervous system shit today. Everyone's gonna die something. Well, that's what's so, it's like we're all going the same place, but there's a lot of greed. A cat rescue? Oh, I like that. Oh, but yeah, like these twists are really good. My core has definitely been getting stronger. I got a headstand, y'all, the other day. It was shaky as fuck, and my legs weren't straight, but I was doing a fucking headstand. We're all just big kids, yeah. Well, yeah, majority of people are have the emotional maturity. A 12-year-old, they kind of stopped, like in middle school. With great graphics but a terrible plot. The way that you see the world is not how the world is. Like, there's not actual colors. Your brain is perceiving and like adding the color. Everything's frequency. There's more and more studies that have proven that. There's a lot of things that I believe in that are metaphysical, but there are a lot of shit that's like sound, frequency, color, light, time, space. Cheesecake, yum. Gummies. Fried skateboards. Aww. Oh, I gotta eat up these gummies actually. Before they get all hard. Yeah, we're a little dorky. Okay, so. Marie, like, can you do any of that shit sitting? Or even laying in bed with your arms at least. You could do like seated cat cows where we arch, chin to chest, and then up. Okay, Marie. I was talking to Marie. This is a good one. And then you put your arm out to the side and like flex it. Napoleon Dynamite. Listen to Madonna on Friday nights. Okay. Hey, the actor from Napoleon Dynamite, he's in the show right now. It's like America's Dumbest. It's a competition show with all these celebrities. And like you want to get out sooner than later because if you, it's all basically all these like school tests. But that guy is fucking killing it. He's pretty smart. And he's just like Napoleon Dynamite in real life. If you pull... Yeah, I know. I didn't lose my calf muscles, left leg. No one said you're gonna get it back. Marie, so you have to go in so often and do therapy? Yeah, Marie, like, it really doesn't take much. Ooh. I can't wait to, I got this new fascia ball, and it feels incredible on my feet already. But I can't wait to get, like, in between my shoulder blades, because this shit is so tight. My hair gonna look crazy. Don't look at the back of my head gonna look ridiculous, okay? But like, Marie, if you're able to do that, that's a good one. Hi. Well, look at you. Look at you. Baby. Oh, gosh. Going too far. Hi, DNA. Just try. Hey, Eric. Even if your arms can't touch. Wow, what a little peenie. Hi. I do that when I'm trying to pop up on my back. Hi, Nokia. Oh, you are so good. You got this. I used to do a lot more core shit. I haven't been doing, but like I love just fucking. Hold on, let me get my life together. mother fucking beast. Or you can do bicycles. Hey, hey, hey. Or just hover like fucking boat. Woo! Oh yeah. We getting her stronger. We're gonna be doing a fucking handstand in no time. Don't do bad drugs, kids. Wow, what drugs do you think I'm on? I think it's time for a gummy. That comment. If you pretend 2 inches of stretch. This shit's good to like bring your arms back. Woof. You'll feel that shit. Sometimes like I don't know really if that does anything, but that's good between like the shoulder blades. I know, he keeps calling me a dead eye. Yikes. You'll definitely feel that. Alright, let's get a fucking gummy. Where did he put them? These get hard as fucking rocks too. No, you can't have any. You can't have any. No, do I need to snatch someone? I think Ryan and Hero were just in and out. Lala, I know Sabrina better be sleeping. Oh, and y'all definitely need, if you want to stretch and get some. Oh, hey, Chris! Wacky Weeble Inflatable Arm Tube Man, let's go! Okay. That was dope. W is Chris. He's good, he's working. Oh, you're good, girl. Thanks, Lala. He's doing all right. We're excited for vacation. But yeah, I got one of these bolsters, and these will really like elevate some postures, make them more accessible. I've been loving fish lately. We're gonna do that in a little bit. I don't want to move. You just got comfy again. Okay, what do we got? We got the Boulder Scramble, Jet Fuel Gelato, Triangle Kush 23. Here, the Rumble, Sunset Sherbet, and Mint Chocolate Chip. Ooh, that sounds good. A bolster. He moved. I'll show you quick. Yeah, so like sometimes I'll get out, you try different positions. Like you could do it almost all the way to your buttock. Some people will like sit on a little part of it. Working, got a child on the way. Congrats, Chris. Thank you. Thank you. I'll just like lie back on this, and it just props you up and really like opens the chest, right? So you're opening your heart. And sometimes I'll put, like while I'm lying down, I'll have my legs in like the diamond butterfly shape while I do that. And I could lay here for like 20 minutes. Usually I'll throw on like a sound bath. How many do you think? Come on, chat. How many push-ups can I do? What we got? Italian spritz. What is this? Italian soda. 25. Wow. Oh, this is the last one. $78. Okay, let's see. We're probably gonna get like 5. I got 10. I went from last year not being able to do a single push-up to getting 10, but I haven't practiced in so long. But let's do it. I'm not gonna be able to get 15. You guys have a lot. Give me a lot of fucking credit. Whoa, see? Oh, my arms are weak as fuck. No, dude, I'm cashed. But I could do a headstand. But I can't do 5 push-ups. Uh-uh. No way, Jose. Yeah, it's my husband. Yeah. You make assumptions about me. Y'all don't know me. I was 200 pounds a couple of years ago. Like, I have 0 strength. We're just building up. No, why would I do that? Nah, I went from the smallest girl in school, scrawny, wasn't strong then, gained a bunch of weight, obviously not strong then. We're just starting to get into it. I can't pay attention to all that wild stuff on the internet. It's too much. I'm sure there's some weird ass shit. I went from 6'4", dang. Yeah, I gotta work on my core and my posture for sure. Marie, you still here? DNA? Don't be, Justin, don't be that guy. I know, right? Yeah. Well, I have more stamina now than I ever did. Like, I could dance for 4 hours straight. But, like, I think calisthenics is super fucking dope. Pop-Tart tuna sandwich, that's not a thing. I rocked a low waist. That was definitely like growing up in the 2000s. I had hip dermals. Like my piercings now, all my pants would be rubbing up on. I had to get those taken out. Every time I lose weight. Yay. Okay, it's gonna be comfy again. It's gonna be comfy again. Oh. He's like, what the hell? Hey, Chevy. Hi. How are you doing? Bye, Chris. I will. Thank you. No, I wasn't 250. I think I was like, I got to like 210. Just movement. Walking was the first thing I started. Like I literally went from nothing. I was completely sedentary for many years, and especially having like an office job. But then I just started walking, and then we slowly started going to the gym and doing weights. This is Snickers. But I haven't been to the gym in a long time. We've been doing yoga. But we got to get back at it. We got to do our walking, our yoga, and our gym. Ideally, it's just there's been a lot going on. But that's why I'm excited for fall. I feel like there's just energy shift in fall where it is just naturally more like, I don't know, school starting. We had our fun. We had our summer. Time to lock in. Like the candy bar. Snickers. Like I want to do both. I like both, but I've been doing yoga. How much you really believe? I mean, it's complicated. I'm not like saying that I know it all or even remotely, but I think there's a lot more to this world that we can't see. And I know that sound, that frequency changes the structure, it changes the molecule, it changes water, it changes the structure of water. They have studies on neuroplasticity and how whether you think positive or negative correlates to your experience, whether it's going to be positive or negative. We have a lot of power within. They want us to seek external sources, validations, all our vices to keep us low. But I like to balance. I'm really not an all or nothing person. So even though I'm like more in tune with my spiritual side and seeing the bigger picture, and like I love my tequila. every now and then. I still celebrate life. It's a human experience at the end of the day. Lock in, like, your focus should be narrow, right? I've always struggled with that because I have ADHD. So I've always kind of just been all over the place, and I have a lot of different interests. But you got to be focused if you want to achieve goals. Like, pick one thing to work on, not 500,000. Set a schedule, add it into your routine. Like, be focused. Fall just gives off that energy for me. From me partying in nightclubs, stress relieving. I don't feel like. Well, dancing is very therapeutic in itself. Like, if you were to go to a club or a night out, right, and there's no substances involved, and you're just moving, and that's super good for you. Maybe. Adult ADHD, autism, but I'm not handicapped. Oh, a Taurus, okay. Nice, yeah. I used to have a few Nirvana band tees. You show your butt. Oh wait, this is my line, not yours. Need a hot tub. I know, we have one here, but I don't know. Last time I was about to go in and there was a bunch of like young kids and they like were like spitting the water out in their mouth and like food, and it was I'm just like, I'm good. I don't need to go in that hot tub. I got a big ass bathtub though. I know. But the pool has been like divine. Yeah, I could. I know, I think it's open till like 10 p.m. Yeah. Hey, Salewski, hi. Definitely very blessed to have the pool. Like, really, like, divine, like, pool, like, 10 p.m. Thank you, Funk. Did any of y'all watch Tomorrowland these past 2 weekends? That was a fucking vibe. We live streamed. We watched a bunch of it on YouTube. People who work in law enforcement. Psychopaths. You did DNA? Did you watch? Did you have any favorite sets? Timmy Trumpet was so fucking, like, no one does it like Timmy Trumpet. Thank you. But the deeper we go, less model or story we need. I'm at the point where I don't even need to go. Yeah, I don't need to go deeper. I don't need the answers to the world. I don't need to know why someone thinks a certain way or why they did what they did or whatever. Like, there's a billion, trillion scenarios that you could think of, and you're just gonna drive yourself nuts by like thinking that you need all the answers. Like, at the end of the day, you just gotta live. You just gotta live and be present. I've got a list. Netski was fucking good. 4444. James Hype, Agents of Time, and Timmy Trumpet. And Armin. Armin van Buren. Well, that's the danger of anyone in any position who has not gone beyond the ego, who is stuck in that greed, that hunger. They lack security, so they want to be in power. They want control. Inside, they're like a scared little boy or girl with all this trauma. But if you can like get in a position where you're in control and you can take advantage of people, it fucking sucks, but that's like how broken a majority of the world is. But you're always going to have your people with good intentions. So we gotta try not to focus on the fucking evil. Hey, Squall, thank you. I am married. Huh? But you shouldn't be living in that fear either. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I get what you're saying, but we don't even need to like talk about that in the live. It's really not what we're talking about, and it's just like we know bad energies out there. Trying to get away from that for a little bit here. Just chilling, just trying to be good. Trying to be good for y'all. No, not my lazy ass. It's too hot out there. Yes, just because the nudes is more prevalent, right? Because you don't have to wait till 5 o'clock to tune in. 5, 6, 7, 8, or whatever. It's like at your fucking fingertips. Every story, everything is like, you do have some control of that narrative. What's on your feed? Do you want all this fear? Do you want all this like pain and suffering? Or do you want shit that's motivational, that's positive, that like celebrates the beauty in life, knowing that it coexists with all the garbage? Wherever you put your focus and your attention is who you're going to become. I just went a different route. I did some delivery driving. Just anything negative, anything that's going to bring you down, anything that's going to make you fear. There's a whole part of the system that thrives off of you fearing, off of you struggling, off of you being negative. Like, you're fed negativity and then you keep like, it just multiplies. So you gotta get out. You gotta be more mindful of what you consume. I do. I make the big bucks, as he would say. It was fun. I liked it. I liked delivering for Pizza Hut. And a lot of times less is more, like. No, I like this. This makes me feel at peace. Connected. If you just think about like what's the last thing in nature that you saw that made you smile? Was it a butterfly, a bunny, a tree? Was it looking up at the sky? And if you like really cannot think to come up with one thing, that's your sign that you're not present. Like, We need to take in nature, and we need to be still and give it that attention. And it teaches us a lot. You will learn more in stillness and silence in nature probably than you will through a conversation with somebody, even if that person is like speaking on knowledge, you know, things that are verified, whatever. I don't know, that's just to me like not the same level of intellect as just being. The sky. I know, right, Squall? I have like ego, I can't see. I have an ego, I can't do a delivery job. But if you don't have a job, like, there's just things where you need to put your ego aside and be like, do you need to fucking make money to live? Yeah, probably. Put your pants on, get a job. I had like 15 jobs before I have mine now that like people would say are cushy. Like I fucking did shitty ass I literally wiped butts for 10 years. I bartended. I had people yelling at me. Dealing with just customer service. Like I've done a lot of hard jobs. You can't, if your ego gets in the way of that, it's gonna get away in a lot of things. I wouldn't say marriage. I wouldn't base it on like an age. You wish you had an ego. No, I've never been arrested. Hey, Zeno. Yes, Jason. I try to be a say less, do more, but sometimes I get really passionate on things. And I think because I don't speak up often, or I don't often have just like a long string of dialogue, sometimes it comes out here. Good night, DNA. Thanks for hanging out with me. Oh, we are blessed. We're going on vacation at the end of the week. Smiling from my heart and cats when I see them. Yes, cuddling with animals releases oxytocin. Yeah, that brings us joy. I do like a good cat purr. Hello, Mano. Oh, your belly's so warm. Hey, baby. Achina. I can't wear leggings anymore. They stress me out. Like they're too. Well, I like a flare. I love a flare pant. I've been loving my skirts lately. It's been so fucking hot. You haven't seen me in leggings. What do you mean? They are, Jason. Absolutely. Yeah, he's my first dog. I know, and you can never die, okay? We're gonna live till 30 like that doggy in France. Oh. He does not slobber at all. See, that growth isn't. That's the thing I don't like about big dogs. I don't like the fucking slobber. No, he's got cute little dog baby breath and... Right, he's my little nuggie here. What's everyone having for dinner? I gotta eat soon. If you can imagine what being in shape comes to mind, or overall energy. Oh! I would have first needed like a 20-minute meditation probably. And then I'd have to sit here and close my eyes for another 20 minutes. And then for you to just, you could just switch up and say that I'm wrong. Yeah, they are. Because they don't see our flaws like we do. They just love us. They just love. I would say though, right off the bat, you give blue energy. Whoa. Yeah, like this, right? You know? There's different, beats per minutes for different feeling. Like I like the fast EDM. That kind of scratches like the ADHD part of my brain. Like I get that dopamine hit. But this, where you can just easily inhale and exhale, is great. Violet. Is your third eye open? We might get a rainbow again. We got a rainbow the other day out the window. And it's giving that same look, like it's gonna storm. My nose is really sharp. Okay. Hi, Frank. How are you? I don't like tigers as much. Like the turtle was a no-brainer. I love bees. I love giraffes. A ladybug. I think there's a mushroom one that's really cute. Hi, Antonio. Make a window with double glass. Ooh, I did buy this like light window catcher or something. I gotta go grab that. I think it's a bee, but it catches the light and gives rainbow colors. Tigers, cat, unconditional love. I said you were blue. Did I? You are a blue square. Yeah, it is nice. Even if you want to close your eyes and relax. It's pretty much what we're doing. We're just relaxing tonight. Bump. Jokes from 3rd grade. If you're rich, you'd raise a tiger cub. I don't like how we're like domesticating animals that should not be. But that's just me. We saw this lady on the live today with a baby monkey. Adorable. Obviously, who doesn't want a fucking baby monkey? But like, what is this baby monkey doing in an apartment? I don't like that. Hey, Shahikan, thank you. What's wrong with a monkey? What do you mean? They're playful. No. I get the desire or want or fantasy, I guess, but like, there's just some things that people push it past the limits, I think. Hello, we're in Colorado. We're chilling tonight. Just a relaxing hangout space. Swaying, it's good to sway. Even humming, like humming is really good for the throat. For our communication, expression, and also listening. Wow, right. I'm not no bitch, so I don't need a life jacket. But if you can't swim, you should definitely be prepared. I don't. That's just like sounds like such a vague statement. I don't even know how to. Like they can't just be one genre. Yeah, I think this is the same. Breath of the Ancient Forest. Rhythm for Deep Healing. I'll show you guys. It's really pretty. I'm actually not a great swimmer, but I wouldn't completely drown. She's a vibe. You know I love my trees. I mean, I guess I was exposed to the ocean relatively young, so I don't share that feeling with a lot of people. I just hate the fucking salt. Like, you swallow some salt, you get some salt in your eye, like, you're done. Their beach day's done. Nice to meet y'all. Thanks for everyone that's been hanging out tonight. We definitely needed to chill, just relaxing night. The rest of the week at work is going to be super busy. We got to do some more errands before we go on our trip.
how precious you are. Where's your little belly baby? Where's your little baby?
Just chilling. Snickers. We did yoga this morning. I was gonna show the girls fish, but I don't know where they went. With this bolster. Or actually.
Well, you're just a little baby.
Oh, my arms are fucking... It's like crazy that I can do these side planks now, but I lost my push-ups. Like I gained all these skills, but now I can't do my fucking push-ups. You gotta practice all of it. Hello. My former crush's dog name is... Oh, okay. Ryan, what are you eating for dinner? What's everyone having? I know, I do. 12. That's life. You don't use it, you lose it. Hi, Faith. How are you? Let's move to the desk. Let's pack a bowl. Stretch out a little bit. Bear with me, chat. We're going for a ride. Yeah. I'm probably gonna eat rabbit food. My one meal that came today I'm really excited for is like this tasty pasta. But the ones that are expiring are not tasty pasta. Ryan, you try any of those moves on that short? You be doing any body rolls? This shit is good. You ever got fucking pent up energy? You feel like you need to fuck some shit up? Like literally just fucking shake. That shit feels good. But yeah, I've been doing these body rolls are great. They like generate a lot of fucking energy. And I ultimately want to do this shit and not have to drink fucking caffeine every day. Because it just doesn't fucking work. Like your tolerance and then you need more. Like that shit is not good long term. I shake a lot. Well, no he doesn't. Ryan doesn't drink. Yeah, it's good to fucking shake. It's good to fucking slap yourself. Like, hello. We're alive. Should we pack a bowl of? Hi, Debbie. How are you? That was solid. Muscle ups. What is that? Muscle ups. Oh, did you see him down there? Oh, nice. Well, yeah. Obviously. I don't have strength for that. We're starting with mental push-ups, y'all. Our mental pull-ups, I mean. I like a good hang though. Like I'll just the compression, you know, where your spine, and then I'll pull myself up to here, so I can get my chin up to the bar, and then I can hold that for about 5 seconds, and then I like slowly, like using the resistance, we'll go back down. Just chilling. Yeah, we gotta let's fucking motivate each other. Like, we need to get back on our shit. Yeah. Thanks for asking so much. But yes, I am human and I'm healthy and I'm regular, so. Everybody poops except for Ryan. Nah. Oh yeah, don't you fret. Ah, yes, the fragile male ego is just hilarious. Y'all are too easy. Y'all are too easy. Candy. Okay. My anxiety. Oh. Yeah, you got anxiety, you definitely need to fucking flap about. Flap about. Do some fucking arm swings. I've been doing 100 of these a day. These are fucking great. And if you think they're easy, just, you know, see how you feel after a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Matt, I don't know if he's working. He might be. He might be home. I know. I want to learn more about that shit. Like where you're just in the park and you're like. That was just my interpretation. Don't come for me. I don't really know, but yeah. Tai Chi, that's something I want to look into. Muscle is tight. Ugh. What? You know, I hope it's not an age thing, and I hope it's a taking care of your body and using your muscles in the right way, but I hope, may I never that happen to me when I'm doing squats. I hear all these stories all the time, like, stay safe out there. Yeah, on the toilet only, please. It's funny because Matt is poop, but I can't be Mrs. Poop, I guess. Athletes, hypermobile. I thought I was for a bit. Like I used to be able to from this arm used to come down, and while they were still connected would like get out of the fucking bind or whatever. That shit was crazy. But I wouldn't think you would lose it, but that's literally how it went for me. Like I was like hyperextensive and really flexible, and then it gets less and less. But like I can do this. And it doesn't hurt at all. Facial exercise, right? Okay, Jason, I don't know if you're referring to like reactions or expressions. I've been make your knees touch your elbow. You mean my elbows touch my knees? What do you mean? Or like that? Have you seen Instagram reels that I love where people are just making like crazy ass faces and like I just don't I get that it's weird and people think it's fucking hippie and weird. Like I understand that's your perspective, but I'm like you're missing out because when you like open your fucking mouth wide and you scrunch your face, you're like probably if you're over 30, it's gonna be a long time since you did that, like since you express so widely and like just the release in the facial muscles is so good. Can't everyone do that? What do you mean? I think everyone can cross their eyes. I can't roll my tongue though. There are so many muscles in your face. Yeah, we got what we got. We got our nervous system, we got our lymphatic system, we got the fascial system, and endocrine. Absolutely, everything is connected. I'm fascinated by fascia in particular. Originally Wisconsin. Well, you can overdo everything for that it can be for the mind and the body, right? A lot of bodybuilders will tell you that they struggle with body dysmorphia and like even though they're strong as fuck, they're buff as fuck, there's like if you're not healed and accepting of who you are, you're always going to be chasing more and more accomplishments, possessions, whatever. Acupuncture. Yeah. I think that's interesting, but I don't know, we'll see. I got this new fascia wall. And it like this already feels amazing on my fucking feet. It feels so good. So I'm gonna have to try and do like in between my shoulder blades. We'll get some pressure points. I'm a Jewish head, okay. Kind of sick. People are using. Oh, I'm sure. People are understanding that Western medicine is not fucking all that it's cracked up to be. They're seeing the cracks in the system. They're seeing that miracles are happening that science cannot predict. So more and more people are looking towards a holistic. I think there's going to be a huge shift, a huge culture shift. And I think it's going to be a little bit dangerous. This is just pointing it out. I'm not like fearful of it. There's always genuine people. But there's going to be more scammers and stuff. There's going to be more misinformation that's going around. So as a consumer, we got to make sure that we vet our sources. I think that's what I'm struggling with the most, because a lot of where I'm at now mentally is just bits and pieces of information and knowledge coming to me through meditating. Just like this deep sense of knowing, like I'm literally downloading the fucking information. And that's like hard for people who don't understand that to grasp that concept. I get that. But yeah, we gotta read our sources and be safe about it. And not have a whole other ego around holistic. Western medicine was also holistic. I've never heard that, but that does not surprise me. I mean, nothing about the pharmaceutical, that doesn't surprise me. A system who is structured and needs money, is money focused, is not going to want the average person to heal themselves at home. Why would they want that? Why would they want you to heal in the comfort of your home for little to no cost by, movement, by doing yoga, by meditating? I mean, that's just like the tip of the iceberg, but the system needs your money to survive. It's literally like, that's how it fucking works. We only have one car, and we just don't. I've hustled, I've grinded my whole life. I'm in a place now where I can work 40 hours and not have to work more than that. I'm not going to. Money isn't everything. Once you find like emotional safety and freedom in a place where you can heal and feel safe, you're not going to be chasing money. Oh, absolutely, Crazy Flash. Yeah, they're proving, like through neuroplasticity, they're showing that we can actually rewire the brain and change the structure that like past emotional trauma has caused. We can resolve that. But the longer you go, the trickier it is. So I do have a lot of empathy for people who are maybe like towards the end of their life or their last chapter, But I can't stress too much about that. Maybe they'll be back. It'll be grander. Who knows? We don't know. Why they hire. All right, beautiful people. On that note, it's always good just chilling, vibing, chatting with y'all, hearing different perspectives. Kindness and respect is really the only thing I ask for, and it wasn't too wild tonight, so appreciate y'all. Hope everyone has a great week. You can do anything you put your mind to. Let's grind, let's hit our goals, but do it all with love, with grace, with gratitude, with compassion. Get some food if you haven't, sleep tight, and you guys will see Matt probably on that late night. Goodbye, beautiful people.